cannot drink water, we cannot do anything once we are inside the ICU for at least 6 to 7 hours. In the beginning, we did not take all those ICUs into our account for dealing with COVID because initially the cases number were low. So we built a new ICU, constructed a new ICU in our ground floor of trauma center, and constructing a new ICU obviously had a lot of challenges because it had to be at par with the world standard of COVID ICU. There were certain new things specifically for the COVID patients. The quality of the ICU, the air exchanges, the donning and doffing areas, the ventilators, the monitors, and setting up the protocols which is specific for these COVID patients. We did all those things. Protocols are ever changing. It's a dynamic process now because each and every day new scientific evidences are coming up, and we are incorporating all those evidences in our protocol. We do have a very good teaching and educational program that happens through online classes where our faculties of different departments and the people posted in our ICU, they sit together and they discuss about all the scientific evidences and the papers that are available at this point of time from different parts of the world. The training of the healthcare workers, other than the doctors and nurses, like the group D staffs, the sanitation workers, who are equally responsible for patient care, but they're not as informed as the doctors and nurses. Training them and making them well aware of all the facts, that was again a very big thing. And our hospital infection control committee did a wonderful job in training all those staffs, in training about the personal protective equipment and all the donning and doffing of the equipment, because all these steps are very critical and crucial steps. When we come back, we have to keep ourselves updated with all the new scientific evidences which are coming up each and every day, and at the end of the day we discuss in our own group, in our with all our team members about the new evidences that have come up. The most important thing that I must say, that inside the PP, once you wear the PP, it's a very difficult task to work in that PP. It's a very suffocating feeling because of the tightly fitting mask and the face shield. It becomes really difficult to communicate with the healthcare with the other team members inside the ICU. And at the end of a shift, we feel completely drained out of our all energy. Because we cannot go to the washroom, we cannot go to the toilets, we cannot drink water, we cannot do anything once we are inside the ICU for at least 6 to 7 hours. Regarding patients, I'll say the apprehension is looming large in almost every person at this point of time, and I'll say a lot of apprehension is irrational apprehension because of certain misinformation which is spreading through media and social media. Every day we are getting messages, we are seeing updates which are scientifically unsound and which are ridiculous basically. So in the face of such misinformation, it is really difficult to make people understand which is right and which is wrong. On a personal level, our families are also very concerned. I am from Kolkata, but I am working in Delhi since last 6 years. And my parents are very much supportive about the entire thing. They call me regularly, inquire about my health. I do the same.